Hey, good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Tarot, and let's take a look. Did I do this right? Yeah. Let's take a look at our journey spread, what we're leaving behind, why, what's guiding us, challenges, etc. I'm going to use the Astro Matrix Tarot today, this morning, and see how that goes. Decided to switch it up, being a Saturday. Tomorrow, I probably will not post. I have an early flight. Um, but I'm going to bring equipment, so I'm hoping to be able to post while I'm out. Just going to bring a camera for my darn laptop. Okay. What do we need to know about what we are leaving behind from last week? Okay. I'm going to move this microphone. Sorry if it sounds bad. Okay. What we are leaving behind. So the first card, please. Ten of Cups. Uh-oh, these are going to be a mess. I'm not going to read reversals. Judgment. King of Cups. Okay, why? Four of Pentacles. What's guiding us? King of Swords. What we don't see. Three of Cups. Huh. Okay, unexpected energies. Okay, Ace of Swords. Okay. Challenge, please. What is the challenge? Justice. Where does this lead, please? Oh, this feels tough to me. Knight of Cups. Okay. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I feel like there is a revolution judgment of where you need to be emotionally. I do feel like this is a relationship. What kind of relationship? I'm not sure. I am going to pull an extra card. I'm going to pull cards on what is the Three of Cups and what we don't see. I want to be sure on that. Six of Swords. Eight of Wands. And Queen of Cups. Okay. That feels good. I was worried about that being like a third party situation, but I never see that, and I don't know why I went there. But anyway, so overall, I know I'll get to some details that there is a feeling. I don't think you're leaving love behind, but I think that there has been something that has started with the judgment with a relationship that has felt really good, and you want to hold on to that relationship. The King of Swords is guiding you, so I feel like there is unexpected something comes in where you're going to get some clarity about the situation. And then with the Justice as the challenge, that is learning the truth. The Three of Cups and what we don't see is a celebration, but I do feel like there is some definite movement happening here. I also feel like because of the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords, I feel like there could be a literal move. I may do an extra little card pull on that, but not as part of the reading. So I'm going to face these towards me now, and this was this clarifying this. Because too, like, wow, okay. Can you see those? Why? What's unexpected? What's guiding us? The King of Swords and the Ace of Swords to me have a lot of the same energy, and same with the Justice, though, really, I mean, realistically. But it leads to the Knight of Cups. And I do feel like this energy, Knight of Cups. a choice you make. Yeah, magician. That feels good too, though. I mean, it feels like a good magician card. I don't always read the. So, what you're leaving behind, Ten of Cups, Judgment, King of Cups. Again, I feel like this is some kind of relationship that has been reunited and it has felt good. And it has to do with this King of Cups, gender non-specific. It's just, to me, that's represent someone that you care about in this reading and these three things because we have the Ten of Cups there. But there was a reunited, rekindling, and this is like the space you're in. What changes? Well, you're holding on to this, that's for sure. The Four of Pentacles says why. You're not leaving this situation as much as this is the beginning and it's leading to this over here. I will tell you that there is something happening here with the King of Swords being in the what's guiding you. It feels to me like it has a lot to do with the truth because of the Ace of Swords in unexpected. Give me a couple cards. I'm sorry. Give me a couple cards on this King of Swords. I want to be clear. Five of Pentacles. King of Wands. I feel like you have felt a little bit unsteady with this person. I feel like this is definitely a relationship. What kind of relationship, I'm not sure. You have felt a little unsteady with the passion from this. But there is still a celebration. And I feel like with the Justice, the challenge, it's going to be hard because you're going to hear something or learn something that might be hard to handle. And with the Ace of Swords, I feel like that is about some kind of truth that comes in that's unexpected. However, I do feel like you know what it is. It's not surprising. There is a celebration here in what you don't see. And this has to do with forward movement. I mean, I feel like there's going to be some feeling of this relationship changing, but it's going to bring in Eight of Wands, the Queen of Cups. So to me, that tells me that it's going to really bring in something good for you as far as emotional. I feel like that Three of Cups is definitely celebrating this relationship. And you're holding on to it for sure. And you're kind of saving yourself up. When we have the Justice in a challenge, the truth can be hard to hear. But I think it comes to a realization. The Knight of Cups, so this all leads to the Knight of Cups, which is the Magician, and then followed by the Magician, which tells me that there is an offer coming in. It seems to me it's an offer from someone that's been keeping an eye on you. But you feel like that offer is definitely a balance. And this person or group, I feel like it's a person, is really honing in on you right now with this Two of Pentacles. But it's going to lead you to choices. You're going to have to make a decision. So when this offer comes in, there's a decision you need to make, which will lead to the Magician. Eventually, basically, and I wouldn't worry about that right now, but keep in mind if you do get an offer that makes you feel good, especially love, it could be work related too, because the offer could just be about something that you really care about. The Magician could mean that you've got everything, or it definitely can mean that you got to watch because someone might be tricking you. I don't believe so because, well, with the challenge being the Justice, it's the challenge in finding truths. I don't think you learn the truth. Well, there's definitely something coming out here. And it comes from this King of Swords. And it comes from a hard place. but you learn about the passion. Okay, so I just got a lot of passion feeling in my physical being. So I feel like this is definitely someone that there's physical relationships with, probably, or that you would like to have physical relationships with. Um, when I touch these two cards, there is definitely a feeling of this energy is going away from this kind of rough feeling. There's a rough feeling here, but then it's about passion too. I'm going to tell you, I'm getting mixed feelings here. You are definitely holding on to the relationship. And I think the reason why is this King of Swords lets you know that everything's okay and they're still feeling good for you. The problem is, the challenge is, you're wondering if it's true. Unexpectedly, you will learn the truth. That truth does lead to um, an offer of some kind, whatever that offer is, which I feel like is someone that's kind of watching you a little bit. I mean, this could be a lot of different things. They could be watching you on social media, or they could just be watching you at work or somewhere. But I feel like this offer is going to lead to some kind of choice. And this is also to me a decision maker. Like, where do I focus my attention? But this person has their attention definitely focused on you. Definitely. And I feel like you've wondered if that's true. And I feel like that's why we're leaving that energy behind. The I'm seeing how long this is going. The energy of the judgment, the 10 of cups, because this is about a renewed relationship. You're holding on to it because you are getting information from this king, whether in communication, ace of swords, about it's okay. There's still, I get this feeling like you don't feel like there's passion, but they do. um the five of pentacles being like a worry, like you're not seeking things right, but they are have a lot of passion towards you. And I think what you learn is the truth. It's challenging, I think, only because I think, though, it leads to a decision that you need to make. Knight of Swords, offer coming in. I do like the feeling of the celebration being things are moving forward, Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, towards love and closeness and whatever is close to your heart. We also have, with that Temperance at the bottom of the deck, remember that there is going to be, overall, this is about emotional balance. And I feel like that's why. Okay, so I'm getting it. I'm sorry it took me so long. I swear sometimes the cards like have me going in a different direction, but yeah, it makes sense. Um, and I feel like, yes, overall this is about emotional stability, and that King of Swords who is guiding this whole thing has given you some answers that you've needed, or has shown you something, or has told you something. And then, but justice being in the challenge, I feel like you still feel like there's something that you need to do. And then with the Knight of Cups coming in, there's that Seven of Cups. That's where the decision comes in, because what is right? What is right here? What is really right here? Okay, well, I'm going to leave it right there. But I do feel like this is a renewed relationship where you have been told or communicated to or led to believe that things are okay, they're good, because that's why you've been holding on to it. You weren't going to let it go. but there is definitely good stuff happening, especially with that Three of Cups and what you don't see. I feel like too there, and I think the reason why I'm getting so confused is there's an energy of there's that push pull energy. So there may be someone else or something else that's going to give you an offer, and I think that's where that Seven of Cups comes in. And I think I keep getting, because there's no cards that tell me what that is, and I don't want to pull more cards because I'm just going to confuse myself. But there is definitely the challenge is what is the right thing. That's gonna be what's hard about making this choice. I feel like too the Page of Swords. Well, I do. I feel like that page of or the Two of Pentacles is which way am I looking and what do I want. But overall, with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, we're talking about emotional stability. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Okay. Um, what else do we need to know for today specifically? Three cards, please. The Tower, the King of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So I would say today specifically, there will be a change with, I feel like, the King of Pentacles being some kind of stability, but there's going to be some kind of shift in energy with this king. But I do feel like it kind of has to do with that. I really do, because I feel like there's going to be something that gives you information about someone that's close to you, a partner. I feel like it's more romantic probably than anything else, but I feel like today will be a day where you see some information that will help you move along, which I think involves all of these cards over here. This is the catalyst to all of this. What happens today or whenever you're watching this reading. It's important. So there you have it. Boy, that's it. It feels I feel like I haven't given you enough information. I keep wanting to pull more cards, but I just really need to stop. I think that the reading does speak for itself. I got to remember to trust. Every once in a while, I see cards, and I have to remember. When you're learning how to read, and partially why I do this channel is for instruction. You have to trust your first intuition or your first thought, because that's what's right. When you pull that card in, and that's the exercises that I teach when reading intuitively, is that you look at a card and you just allow yourself to see what's there. Writing down what's the first color, what's the first feeling, what's the all of those first, because that's the key to reading intuitively. And sometimes when we overthink, and I do this quite a bit, and you've seen it, it only leads to kind of a messy, and you go right back to where you were, right? That's how we did it this time. I'm like, okay, pull more cards. Okay, I'm right back to where I was. So always remember, it's the first feeling you're getting. And that's another reason, for those of you who are learning, why it's so important when you're laying down the cards to really allow yourself to feel. And you'll see sometimes I stop and I'll look at the cards for a minute, because I didn't get anything with the card. And so, and that's an important thing too. Wait until something comes. And then when it happens, but again, how did you feel when you pulled that card? So important. So, there you have it. Have a beautiful day. Look for this Tower. It's going to be a change in, with somebody that's important to you. I feel like it is relationshipy. So take care. Have a beautiful day. Please hit the like button. Give me a comment. All of those wonderful things. I appreciate you.